This is Dave Bartosowitz. You know what? I got to tell you, I haven't been doing that many videos about the Mormon Church in the most recent past, but in the past 2-3 weeks, I am getting so much material that I have to do these videos to educate people what's really going on. There are a lot of people all over the world that they don't know what's happening with the LDS Church. And as you know, I've done a number of videos recently about Russell M. Nelson, I call the new president and the new sheriff in town. He's making a lot of changes, and I talked about the rebranding of the LDS Church, what's happening, how they're getting rid of pageants, how they're changing the hours in their church, how they're combining the priesthoods, and they're doing a lot more with home teaching, with fellowshipping, with changing the words of the sort of the definition of the Mormon faith, and with worship now and fellowshipping. They're just changing and changing. He's doing a lot. He's cutting the fat out with all the pageants. He doesn't want pageants anymore. Well, I got to tell you this. Shockingly, I mean, he's given me a lot of good material to do these videos. He came out, he is now tweeting like, well, Donald Trump, President Donald Trump. He thought, why not? We got to get information out. This is his most recent tweet. Now, I got to be honest with you, this is a little bit interesting, and I'm seeing things, I feel like he's running scared a little bit. People are leaving. He's trying to get the newer kids. He's trying to deal with them to hopefully get them in to, make it more whitewashed and not really refer too much about the history, trying to get it more hip or whatever it may be. These are his words. I'm showing it right now here, okay? This is exactly from his tweet. He said this: "We are witnesses to the process of restoration. If you think the church is fully restored, you're just seeing the beginning. Wait, there's much more to come. Wait until next year and then the next year. Eat your vitamins, get your rest. It's going to be exciting." Wow. Okay, guys, I gotta be honest with you. This guy is 94 years old, okay? And it's very fascinating that he's coming out and tweeting like this. But the thing you have to actually look at is this: what were the previous presidents of this church referring to? Joseph Smith, okay? Joseph Smith, he actually said that the Church of Christ has fully been restored. And Thomas S. Monson said the restoration is complete. You have Brigham Young says, "We alone have the restored gospel." Joseph Fielding Smith says, "Only in these last days has the church been fully restored." And now you have Russell M. Nelson saying, if you think the church has been fully restored, you're just seeing the beginning. Well, wasn't it restored before? I mean, he's making changes so quickly for this year and the next year to come. I don't know about you, but it sounds to me like a corporation putting out new stuff, and he's trying to entice people to look forward to all these new brands, these new ideas. Does this not sound like a corporation or a company's trying to entice? Like, I had Green THP, that was one of my businesses, and we would put out like news and saying, hey, guess what? We're having a new flavor coming up soon. So you're trying to bring a lot of people to get excited, right? To get excited about the new things that are going to happen. This does not sound like a fully restored church to me. This sounds like what? Like they're desperate, they're trying to get more people, and they're trying to bring in more and more of these new ideas. Now, I gotta tell you, there was a comment that actually from one of my viewers, and she said this. She said, to claim that the church, right, isn't fully restored, but is perpetually being restored, explains and justifies of all the changes, mistakes, and contradictions. And I'm sure Nelson didn't write this, but an experienced PR team did. You know, the art of marketing. Intrigue is enticing. And this post from Nelson is very intriguing for Mormons and non-Mormons. She said they're grasping at straws. I doubt the changes that are coming are going to be that exciting. But you know, what is she trying to do? Keep people on the edges of their seats? She finally says, but I smell no popcorn here. I smell no popcorn. So you got to look at what's taking place. That's why I love the Orthodox Church. You know, honestly, guys, I love the Orthodox Church because they're not a part of modernization. They are who they are. Like Jesus Christ said, he's the same yesterday, today, and forever. He doesn't change, okay? To think that there's going to be all this new direction next year and the following years, that doesn't sound divine or revelatory to me at all. Sounds like a group of guys got together. We got to change things up. We're trying to entice people to actually get excited, more excited about this church. Guys, listen, you know, the Orthodox Church, they don't look at modernization to change anything. They don't care. They don't want to be PC at all. They don't look at modernization, secularization, trying to say, okay, we got to fit in. We got to do this and this and this so people be more excited to come to church. Come on. We are worshiping God. We're not worshiping modernization. That's false, guys. God bless you. A new thing that's happening in the Mormon church. Sorry to keep bringing you this information, but you know what? Things are really, really, really changing in that church. God bless.